Hi guys, I am back. Well, I rented recently. I ordered this. I rented it from the Buy Rotation app on Wednesday, and the lady said she was posting it for the next day for a wedding on Friday, but unfortunately it didn't arrive until Monday, which was yesterday. So unfortunately it didn't come in time for the event, but that's fine. You know, these things happen. I had to wear another dress, thank God I had another dress to wear. Actually, funny enough, the dress I wore to the wedding was the exact same colour as this. Let me show you the dress. I rented this dress. It's asymmetrical velvet long sleeve dress, quite simple. I love velvet in the winter. I find it really glamorous and it just elevates your style slightly. I really love velvet. I know everyone talks about leather, but I really love velvet. And I do have a couple of velvet jackets that I still wear all the time. This dress is from TFNC London. I'm not sure what that stands for. I've never bought from this brand before, but that is one of the beautiful things about renting. You get to try out new brands, and there are really expensive, well-known brands that you rent for a fraction of the price. There's usually a minimum rental period. So this doesn't really have a minimum, like, I think I only rented it for like a day and then I was just gonna return it. But sometimes the minimum rental period is like 4 days, 2 days, it just depends really. I will insert a cutaway so you can see me with this dress on, and let me know what you think. It's unfortunate I couldn't get to wear it because I was really happy with the price point. And I've just been having quite a lot of weddings recently, and birthdays and just events. And yeah, I had quite a strict budget, and this was well within that budget. So I will put all the specifications of this particular dress somewhere here as well, in case you wanted to look into it. I think it's a size 8. Obviously with renting, it's not like the store where they've got multiple sizes of every item. This only comes in a size 8 on this app, but you could also look at some other apps where they rent dresses, or just find something similar on these apps in your size if you're not a size 8, of course. Yeah, I thought I would just share with you what I rented. I have been renting recently, and I just think it's such a great way, especially a great way to shop these days. I think it's amazing. It is fantastic. I've had a lot of weddings recently, and you just think, oh my goodness, another wedding, what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear? I don't have like an endless amounts of amazing outfits. I honestly feel like my wardrobe has just expanded times a million with renting. This is the 3rd renting platform I've tried. This is the 2nd time it's been a bit dodgy with this particular platform, even though I do like the fact that it's just really directly people's closets. It's like I'm saying, oh hey Amy, can I borrow your red dress? Literally, that's how it works. But it's things, I mean, obviously the shipping didn't quite work out this time. The last time I accidentally sent it to the wrong place because I misunderstood some things. So I've had a little bit of a tricky situation with this app, but I still think it's a really good app, and I would still use it. I think it's been pretty good. I know I missed the deadline, but you know, I would advise renting well in advance just to be safe, and just bear in mind these things happen. I mean, even shopping from a normal shop, these things happen, so it's fine. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on renting. Have you ever considered renting? For those that don't know about my business Jandid, we have now officially begun renting. The thing about Jandid though is, again, with the sizes, just be mindful of the sizes that we have available. Not everything is available in every size, so just have a look. But we do have beautiful things available for rent on jandid.com at the moment. So I thought I'd come and show you what I've been wearing. Let me know what you think, and it'll be interesting to know whether you guys have ever rented, or would you ever consider renting. This looks beautiful, and it smells really nice as well. I don't know what she uses to wash her clothes. And bear in mind, with renting, all the platforms I've used, you don't have to worry about washing items. You literally just use them, obviously keep them in good condition and send them back within the period that you've requested rental for. I'm hoping this video is longer. If it isn't, then I'll see you in the next video. But if it is longer, then on to the next. Hi guys, I know since the last recording it's a new day, but we're gonna do this regardless. We're still gonna do it. I brought my laptop here just so we can go through all of my Instagram photos with pieces that I've rented. Some of them are on my Instagram, some of them are not. But I will put up photos for the ones that aren't. I actually think the majority of them are not actually on here. So yes, the ones that are, that's why I'm using my laptop for that. So the first piece I ever rented was from HURR. HURR is originally, when I started using it last year, this was in September the 18th, 2020 was the photo I've taken. They were only a website at that point. Now it's an app, and they actually encourage you. They're definitely trying to push more people to the app now because you get a discount once you use the app. And I think your first order, maybe it's just a discount on your first order. I find the app pretty good, but my first dress, anyway, let's get into the actual outfits. My first dress was from a place called Romance Was Born. So I had never heard of this brand. I think I just picked it because I just thought it was so glamorous. It was so summer. I just had a baby literally a month or so before this photo. I actually brought my baby to the shoot. So yeah, I just wanted to feel really regal and also catch a bit of that summer vibes where I'm feeling a little bit glamorous after having been in sweatpants for pretty much the whole of 2020. So this was really nice. The shoot was actually taken in my family house, in my parents' house in the garden, and they were doing a massive clean, I think, of the inside. So they actually brought some of our trees outside, so hence the background. But I really love this photo and I love the dress. So many comments. I mean, you can see some of the comments here. Oh, this is sublime, you look amazing, renting clothes and buy second hand is the way to go, I love your dress, baby and a half, etc. Love this dress. I'm glad other people liked it as much as I liked it. It was just so colourful, it was so nice, and it was really affordable. I will find the costs and we'll go through the costs. I did a reel, you can check everything out on my Instagram if you don't follow me on my Instagram. Yes, I did a little Instagram reel. I think this was like one of my first reels. And I did a blog post, but my blog currently is not running. But I actually did a blog post because I was really intrigued at this whole renting world. I'd never rented a dress before. I was really interested. And I even did some research about the founder, one of the co-founders, Victoria Prue. I saw her interview, I think it was on BBC, and she sort of got the idea from Rent the Runway, which is an American, basically the same thing, but in America. So yeah, that was my first outfit. Again, it was by Romance Was Born. You can check it out. And yeah, I would definitely highly recommend this dress. I did get it probably a size too big because I was trying to be safe because I was post-pregnancy. So yeah, on to the next outfit. Okay, so I've written up some of the details of the dresses because these ones are not on my Instagram. And this was for a shoot I had. I had a shoot for my own brand, Clara and Violet. And my idea behind the shoot, I really wanted to have something relatively casual and something relatively smart, but still look really chic and really elegant. It was amazing for the shoot and I had so many compliments. You can wear the same Ganni dress if you're a size 8, of course. That is again one of the downsides of rental. They may not always have the dress that you see somebody else wearing in your size, but if you are size 8, it's still there, it's still available to rent. I checked for the purpose of this video. This particular the person that owns the dress is so nice, She gave me a really good review. Really simple transaction. This was rented on the Buy Rotation app. So this is a new platform, Buy Rotation. This is basically renting somebody else's wardrobe. So I could literally take a photo of my outfit, put it on there, and someone could rent my stuff. This is a quite nice way of passive income as well. If you have something that you think a lot of people will like, it's worth using the app for that. I've never used it particularly as a seller, but definitely I've rented things from there, as you'll see. Following on to my next dress I rented from there, and my next dress I rented on the 21st to the 24th of August, and it was a Ganni dress again. I think I had such a good experience with my last Ganni dress. Actually, I stumbled on this Ganni dress. So I went to my friend, if you don't know Jackie, she is an amazing model slash influencer. She's slash everything social media. She's amazing. Check her out. I'll put her link somewhere. I'll even put it down below. And so I went to her wedding, and the theme was brown, to wear browns and orange, I think it was. And I really want to wear brown. I just felt like, oh, I'll do something really neutral. And I found one, and I might actually show it. I'll link the one I found. But when it came, it wasn't brown, it was like khaki. So I messaged them and I was like, oh, it's not the right colour, like it just doesn't fit the colour scheme. I'm going to a wedding. So then they sent me this dress here. This was a bit of a sticky transaction because I, for some reason, got confused and thought I was messaging the same company, like I was messaging the Buy Rotation app person, because I think the first dress I rented was it was managed by Rotation. I think that's the case. So when I got instant message about this one saying, yeah, that's fine, I just assumed it was all the same sort of. I was wrong. This was a totally different person's outfit. And so unfortunately I accidentally sent both items to the same address after I'd used the brown dress, and the seller wasn't happy at all. Anyway, I tried to explain how everything was happening because it was all happening on my app all at the same time. And I don't know why I thought that. But anyway, it was quite an uncomfortable back and forth. I mean, I was really polite and she asked me to pay a couple more days because what happened was Buy Rotation, I think they received her dress and so they just sent it to her. So I sent it to them, they sent it to her. And I think it took another like day or two. And she was like, oh, can you pay for those extra days, please? Even though I literally only wore it for like how many hours at the wedding. I didn't want any stress, so I just paid. I wasn't thrilled about that at all. But it was a really lovely dress and it fit the colour scheme. And as you can see, it's really pretty. There was plenty of room for movement. On to the next. The photos people are putting on there are legit the same photos, the same products I'm receiving. Like I've never received a product I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks nothing like the photo. And the people are genuine, and yeah, and actually most people have been really kind, really nice. Rental is still quite new for a lot of people, so everybody just seems, 99% of people, apart from that unfortunate incidents with this person, and I could see why she was frustrated, but apart from slightly uncomfortable situation with her, everything has been really quite straightforward on the Buy Rotation app. Quick point, sorry, before I forget, the first person I borrowed it from, which it didn't fit the colour description, they asked me if I wanted a refund. I was like, well, that would be great, because I literally haven't used it. I've literally just looked at the khaki and said I can't wear it. I haven't worn it out anywhere. So yeah, so they offered me a refund. Same again with the TFNC people. It came too late. For some reason there was an issue in delivery, so it came like I think 3 days late. So again, they just returned my money back to me. So things have been, most of the time things are okay. It's not too stressful at all. The last platform, and I think actually weirdly and unexpectedly, I think this is probably my favourite platform of all of them, and that is My Wardrobe headquarters. And it's so funny because I didn't know that they had any link to Harrods initially. Like, I didn't really know that. I don't even know how I found them. I think I just found them randomly through Instagram because I've used the other two platforms, HURR and By Rotation. So anyway, I found my wardrobe headquarters, and I think I did look into them as well. I did a bit of research on them on Google. I was looking for, I had a budget and I was looking for a specific sort of dress. I found this really beautiful Roland Mouret blue dress. I think it's actually pronounced Roland Mouret in French, but my French isn't great. But yes, this has definitely been my favorite dress. I think this is number one. I would say the HURR dress is probably number two that I borrowed. And everything was so straightforward. Paid, and literally I'm pretty sure I got it the next day or the day after. It was so speedy. The delivery was so speedy. It came in a really lovely box. I really wish I had it to show you, but I don't. It felt expensive. I think this was the first dress after the HURR dress. So this one's number one. The Roland Mouret one again is number one. The HURR dress, the Romance Was Born dress by HURR, I would say was number two. The fabric felt so expensive. I felt like I was wearing $1 million. The shape, it was such a dress that had a lot of structure in the photo, and it had a lot of structure on as well. It honestly felt like I was wearing a piece of art. Like, perfect. It was amazing. And I may even borrow the dress again just for the sake of showing you guys, because it was amazing. And I got really lovely feedback. I mean, the dress is worth like £500 approximately. I think it's £495, and I think it costs about £11 to rent per day. So, you know, it's really, really worth it. I went to a 30th birthday in central London, a really lovely venue, a hotel. So it was perfect for the occasion. And I just didn't feel like I had anything in my closet that I could wear on the day. So it really, really ticked all my boxes. Hey guys, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, so bear with me. I just realised after going through the video that there are a couple of things I missed out, and I just wanted to make it super clear before I ended the video. Number one, my favourite rental service had to be my wardrobe headquarters, and I had time to think about why, and then I realised that the difference between my headquarters and all the other platforms I found was the shipping in terms of sending it back. So after I had worn the dress, I simply just had to drop it off at a drop-off centre, and that was it. I didn't have to worry about paying for delivery, whether it was first class, second class. There was no confusion, as in if I wore it today, if I sent it tomorrow by second class, was it going to get there on time? There was a lot of confusion I found with the other platforms in terms of with the whole standard shipping, first class shipping, especially if the shipping was delayed. With that service, it was simply a drop-off system, and it was so straightforward. I also found, and you probably saw in my video, that I think my wardrobe had the best balance of a really affordable price and amazing customer service. So I understand that obviously the By Rotation app is basically shopping another person's closet. So, you know, it doesn't come beautifully packaged. It's in whatever the person chooses to put it in. So it never comes packaged in. You saw mine, it came in like an Ego plastic package that had clearly been used before. So, you know, my wardrobe came in a lovely box, and customer service was brilliant. The shipping was, I think if I remember correctly, it was DPD. So I found that my wardrobe had the best balance between affordability and incredible fashion / customer service. So all those three things. HURR I found to be probably the most expensive. I mean, the dress that I rented was £11 per day on my wardrobe, but I think, if I remember correctly, it was 80 something pounds, I think, on the HURR app. So
HURR is great. I didn't say in my video earlier, but HURR, I'm guessing some of you already know that HURR has a pop-up in Selfridges, so you can find them in Selfridges, whereas my wardrobe is in Harrods. So you would sort of expect my wardrobe to be substantially more expensive, and perhaps it was just the dress I borrowed, but I don't think so. Like, when I was looking through the website, things looked really affordable. I'm not sure why. I suspect that HURR, they have more of people's clothing, whereas I think my wardrobe may own the clothing themselves, if that makes sense. So I think that might be the case. I'm not 100%. But yeah, I really would recommend, of all the platforms, I would definitely recommend that you give them all a go. I think my favourite was my wardrobe, but I just wanted to mention that just to give you a bit more of a rounded view. I think buy rotation is really affordable, but again, when you're shopping peer-to-peer wardrobes, you saw all the issues I had. So yeah, just things to consider, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So I will continue to my end now. I think that's it. Let me know if you have ever tried any of these rental platforms before. Will you try any of them? Now I've talked about my experiences. Which was your favourite dress of all the dresses I've shown you? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and let's continue this conversation on my Instagram as well, where I will be showing you a lot more pieces that I have bought, some secondhand, some rented possibly, some bought directly from the store. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video.